What's going on, fellas? Just wrapped up several hours of playing. We had the Christmas casual expo tourney tonight. It was a major success. Thank you to everybody who participated. There's a lot of footage to get through. In all of my selfishness, I wanted to cast the thing I was excited about the most, and I hadn't really. I'm not really sure what to say or think about the whole thing, but I ended up winning the classic match to 10 main event section, and it was a challenging road to get there. I had to, I believe I beat Ice, who's a good player. Then I beat Effect, who took me in 10 to 8, and then got Windu. And I think Windu has beaten me in just about every single other match I played. He's one of the top players. We got a good one tonight. I'm not going to give it away. I'll just let the recording roll and we'll see what happens. And at this point I had a lot of coffee and oh man, I was ready to go. And it's a challenge. I'm seeing also that we got Windu's perspective, so I'm gonna actually record and upload that as a part of this entire video. And he melted me right there. This is not gonna be an easy win. And right now he's just pressing, and I squeaked out a win right there. Head talking some shit. I said the whole package coming out because I hit him with some blue, and I typically don't against Windu because he's got a great blue. Missed lunge.
All right, Jiren. The real fight starts now.
Melted. This is the hardest I will ever try in this game. Right now, and at points going forward. When I got the MUI title, it's the hardest, it's the most I can do. I'm trying to use spacing, I'm trying to use my offense, I'm trying to get good with the parries, I'm using every single technique I can to beat him. It was a hard road to get it, and just thankful for everybody's support, and just gonna keep putting in the work. And so I still want to beat, decisively, not just in even. I want to beat Windu again. I want to beat Glorp. I want to beat Blaze. I want to be able to just about beat everybody, and it's a lot of work. And Windu just fucking owned me right there, just like absolutely owned me. I think that might have been a flaw. I was trying to type, guess you do have some red. It's friendly, everybody, no worries. So let's actually start analyzing this and not just have me sit here and talk. Okay, some good. I actually want to back up and see that whole entire exchange because that was pretty favorable for me. So let's get into it. So look at that spacing. Look how close we are together because he's looking for opportunities in blue to pull out, and I'm here looking for yellow to parry, and that's what I'm sitting there and trying to draw it for. So I see the blue, and I respond with spacing. I don't go immediately in. I think in the past I would have done that, but I've learned to do better. And he still has kind of his mouse facing down, trying to draw me in, trying to lull me to sleep a little bit. And I go into a left, whiffs. No, the left hits. The left hits, so I get 1. And then parry. And I go in for 2, and I yaw left, and then 3. So what we saw right there was, I think it was 1, 2, 3. And so far my HP wasn't reduced. One of those might have been an idle hit. Let's continue the sweep. And he got 1 hit. And then I got another tick right there. So, and then another tick right there. So we're talking about he's probably between 5 and 20 health. A couple of those are probably idles and parry hits, and you can tell he's backing off. Whenever somebody's backing off like that, it's usually a good indication. It's like, shit, I got hurt. That's the same for me. I think it's the same for everybody because they want to collect themselves and then get back into it when they feel like they can still pull the duel out. But at this point, it's probably, gosh, if I lose this, I'm gonna shoot myself because I shouldn't lose that having been that ahead. I have kind of lazy blue there. Ooh, bad stagger step into a lunge. I just backflip into it like an idiot. So that's not good. Yeah. So what happened there is he did oh, it skipped too far. My bad, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, there we go. Let VLC breathe for a second so it doesn't freak out. If I press the frame skip button too much, VLC just goes off and does its own thing, and I'm not able to control it, so that's always fun. So trying to get spacing, zigzag, zigzag, which way are you going to go, which way are you going to go? And we play this game a lot, and I do it specifically with Windu. Okay, lower sweep. Got inside. That was just good timing. Melted. I dragged him. He's probably between 20 and 30 health right now. He lunges me, and he's still punching like offensively. That's a player who is very confident. If they keep coming at you, despite having gotten punched like that. He said, yeah, I was his Patty 10 years ago. And I said, yeah, you're dueling like it. I was just, oh god. I was just in a competitive mood. It's all impersonal, and everybody understands that, or else I wouldn't be saying it. I felt that was mean, so I followed it up with a smile. Because it's all good. At this point, I'm ahead, but he can pull out so easy. He can pull ahead so easy. Oh, nice yellow by Windu. And he actually won the yellow competition tonight. He beat Glorp, one of the top players, 5-0 in a yellow only. So he's got yellow in the bag. He's deadly. Jam me up right there. That was good to see. Yellow deflect on the blue. Made me jump away. Bad trade on my part. Backflip, red, which he could punish very easily. Ooh, that was... Wow! I got owned. I think that was 2 flaws right there. Yeah, Discord just said 2 flaws in chat. So, Windu scores even, but at this point, Windu with 2 flaws out of his total 4 points, he is poised to win this by a long shot right now. Like... He just melted the shit out of me right there, and I made an obvious keystroke error. And that's just in the span of... That's the thing with Windu is, you get close in that distance that we stay from each other, it's like, I want to try to bait him with a yellow parry, but he is looking for the blue drag, and he melts you faster than just about anybody. And that's what happened to me. It's happened multiple times so far. It's harder than it looks to avoid, guys. And then I'm able to mitigate the stress out that he just did. Because I know he's trying to stress me out and get in my face with blue, so I'm keeping that spacing. Open stagger step, very risky. I don't know why I did that. He's really trying to find a way in, and he finds it. So that's up 6-4. At this point, I feel like I'm probably not going to win this, and my goal is to just not get 10 forward. It was my mentality here briefly before I return. I'm like, hey, I can do this. Parry, spacing, and I really made spacing a focus here. Dodge the lunge. Oh, fell for it. And then he does a backflip, and that's another problem with the open backflip is we see it again here. We've seen it so many times in other matches, but here it is again. Yeah, just backflip, and he didn't start his swing until he was almost done with it, which is actually pretty good timing, and it would have a decent angle, but it's just too risky to pull off with low HP, especially if that were maybe red and he was in that same active window. It might have a chance, but that's going to get cleaned up because I'm going to hit his foot before he's able to hit me, and that's what happens. So that right there, his swing is too high, and my swing comes in, hits his foot, and if you hit your foot, it's just as vulnerable as any other part of the body in this game, so 30 damage, cleaned up. And I say this in the tourney, Reborn, you just saw him in chat, he's one of the admins. I am so proud of the work that he did tonight. It's like, because of him, it's like all this stuff was kept together, so major kudos and shout out yet again to him. It's about maybe even, I think Windu has the advantage on this health. Oh, forward yellow, that's not good. And then the backflip red, that was, yeah, what? That was it was risky, but it apparently paid off, right? Because he's stressing me out right here. And then here's where I go into that backflip motion. So I'm right here, he's stuck chasing me. And I know if he's chasing me, then here's the idea is he's going to keep going forward. He's going to keep trying to stress me out because he knows I got low health, so he's coming. And so my idea is like, I had an option. So I could either keep going, space, 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 and just reset to equilibrium like I was doing. So I was just retreat, retreat, retreat. Or what happened is I just said, nope. And then flipped over, got the angle on him. I thought he was going to chase me too. And then he moves towards me, different blue. So he comes at me, that's one. And then he backtracks because that's where I'm going to land on the backflip. And then this is where it happens. And so what we see is he's chasing me, and then I do the backflip, flip, and then we meet. He moves to the same position, and then I meet him here, and then clash happens, and 7 is where I was able to get a pretty brutal exchange on him. So if we erase that and see what happens in slow motion. And there it is. I have the angle, and he tracked to the exact perfect location that my saber was in the active window for. So he's idle saber. He started a swing, but it's a little bit too late, and I just cut through it. That was probably my favorite kill on him, just because it was an improvement over what had... that was a real Ultra Instinct moment. It was an improvement over the past. Windu would like 10-0 me, or like 10-2 me, because I couldn't get the spacing when he was stressing me out. But I've worked on that so hard and so much that I've been able to quiet a lot of those concerns that I used to have by just working it, drilling it over and over again. Beautiful yellow. He just ripped me apart with that yellow. So I'm sitting here in red, and he's stressing me out with blue. Or is that blue or is that yellow? I can't tell because he's yawing the mouse so well that I can't even like... I couldn't tell what style that was. I mean, the pullback tells me yellow, but I'm not even sure. Like, wow. I don't know what style that was because he yawed it so effectively and it parried. I'm going to guess blue, but it could have been yellow as well. Like, I don't know. He's too fast. It's one of the only moments in a match I couldn't identify what was happening. Yep, so I melted him right there a little bit. The yaw is... I'm not sure what his intent with the lunge was there. It seemed to miss by quite a lot. Yeah, I was just saying that Windu and Blaze kept beating my ass, so I worked on a spacing style because of it. I'm just like, well, we'll see. It's not over yet. It's tied up 7. He's stressing me out with blue, and he kills me. Yeah, and so that's the reason why I worked on that spacing, because he just chased me. Like, I couldn't get out of that because he was stressing it out. So I'm meeting him on the ground with those, when he tries to go for those blue flurries, what I'm doing is I'm getting around it with yellow. It doesn't work every time, but it's been working a lot of the time. Because a low yellow is going to counter a low blue most of the time. Most of the time. Depends on timing and everything else, but I met that with low blue with low yellow. That's been a few of my kills. Right there. So he just tried it right there again. So I'm behind 7-9 right now. Couldn't punish the DFA, I was too far away. And then that was a nice clean hit by him. I think at this point he's probably feeling pretty good. He's a lot more aggressive and he's not staying in his blue bag. He's trying more adventurous red now too. So that tells me he's very confident. And then I was able to come through and get that parry off of it. Let's see what parry that was specifically. I think here it is. So we're going to see what happens. So I go right, I camera angle left, okay, then I stop. So I do right, feint, and then I go left yellow. He is standing with right. Oh, okay, so that was the intent. So not only is he too late, but he's also at the wrong angle because I got the crouch. So I get this full berth right here to swing out of, and he is still, even in an ideal world, if he swinged right, he would be over the top. So because I'm on the bottom like this, I'm able to tick and get that kill. So I think that brings it up to 10-8. And then the deflect and the deflect react diagonal into it. So 8-9. That was a tick for 2. That was a tick for 2 again, so I'm landing some good crits. That was a dishonest red. I knew I couldn't hit with that. I got in between his red. That was just, yeah. Lots of spacing drills. Final point. So this is 9-9. So thanks for the motivation, but I couldn't type because I was too nervous. 9-9. We won. Oh, he's down. There it is, and that's the win. And that's it. And so with that being said, that's all she wrote. Yeah, it was weird because I was like, I don't want to say I'm the winner, but you know, it's just how it worked out. I just thanked everybody, and it was a lot of fun, and it wasn't the easiest path to get there. And I'll cast this as well. Effect stressed me the fuck out because he almost beat me straight up. Like, I was up only like 10-8 to him, and he was steering even the whole time. I think sometimes he pulled ahead as well. And Ice is tough too. And every single duel I had with him, it's like you couldn't take it for granted because even I was up a lot with ice, but even so, it's like you can't ever make the assumption that like you're just so far ahead that you're comfortable. Like, just can't. You can't do it because that's how you lose. And so I'm glad I was able to pull it out tonight. I'm gonna put up the rest of the tournament footage, and then I'm also gonna attach Windu's perspective to this video so you can see that as well. And you know, there's been a lot of difficult things that have happened in my life recently. One of which was I had COVID. Another was I had a close relative pass away, like very close, and just a couple other things that were just kind of life things. It's been a very difficult time in my life right now, and being able to throw this, have the help of the whole community behind me, and everybody showed up, and everybody played such a valuable role in this. Like, it's one of the things lately that's just kept me going. And yeah, I couldn't be more thankful to this community. And you know, Windu could have won, could have been the same way. I could have got eliminated by ice first round. I feel the same exact way. I have no words right now. This is a great evening we had, and this tournament was a proof of concept that JJ can have them, that they are fun. And I built this map, and we used something that I built, and I worked so hard with our whole JJ community, especially Windu. Windu and I tested this map exhaustively, and here we are fighting in it for an official tournament using scoreboards that JC built, and everybody just doing such a great job and participating and being such a good spirit. And you don't find this very easily in other competitive games. You have to deal with some degree of toxicity. There was none of that tonight, like at all. Like, I can't go to Jedi Academy. I can't say that if I duel there, nor any other game. Somebody's always complaining. Somebody's always got a problem. All I heard tonight was, hey, great game. Like, major props for moving on the next round. You did a great job. And that's a testament to how wonderful these people are. I organize and provide the outline in which we all participated in, and Cam and Reborn did a fantastic job at adminning, but everything else was all everybody, like the dueling, that was what everybody was there for. Like, this wasn't anything without you guys. So again, big shout out. And Hooks, he made a huge sacrifice, and he stayed on much longer than he had to, and he came on and was able to. He didn't originally plan to. He was going to be late, but he stuck around for the entire time and then some, and just went way above and beyond with that leadership. And Ice also stepped in and admined and nudged people the right way, and those guys are the leaders, like, and just exemplified that leadership role, and they really exemplified what it was to be a servant leader and demonstrate servant leadership. So it's fantastic. I just think that they did such a fantastic job. And again, congrats to all the winners. I won the classic. Scorp won 2 of them. He won the blue and the red, and Windu won the yellow, and we skipped the specials because we ran out of time. But we'll calibrate, and we will figure out a way to do better next time. Make sure we have time and space for all the competitions, and make sure that they're all paced evenly. So with that, I'm going to wrap this part up, and I'm going to switch over to Windu's perspective. and I'm not going to comment over that. This is purely because it's the same fight. It's purely for documentation. Thank you, everybody, and have a great night.
You know.
Goodness.
Glorp! Glorp!
Glorp, congrats.
Later, man. It was a pleasure.
Hey, Effects, I'm sorry I was mean to you. I was trying to get in your head.
Oh, I know exactly what you're doing. I called it out.
It was
I called it out.
It was a competitive thing. It wasn't a personal thing. I hope you understand.
Yeah.
I know. No,
We
no,
all knew. We knew what you were doing. It was all good.
The thing is, his spacing was beating me because I was getting impatient, so I had to find some way to make him feel bad about it, and so I used psychological
Yeah.
warfare.
You did. That's why you
Got to,
took
man.
those 2 W's, you sucker.
I mean, you had me with the spacing. I was losing patience, and I'm hyped up on coffee, so it was like, you know, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna like keep charging forward, or I gotta do something? And so
Nah, well played. You took Windu out like a boss.
it was.
good.
He made
good
it.
win.
He made it very difficult, and I worked on that style for weeks because I knew that.
The victory speech. Go ahead, record this. The victory speech. Let's hear it.
It was just, I worked on it for a very long time, trying to get that spacing away from his lunges and blues. So what I do is I come on JJ by myself. And I drill against like Miso's hella OP aggro bot that just charges at you. I set my saber. I set my saber defense to 1, and I see how many lives I can take before I get killed. And I got up to 12 kills before getting killed once by the bot, and I just drilled that for
I've
weeks
watched
and weeks
him
and weeks.
do this for hours.
Yeah.
Like, I can just I can watch him, and it's like Glorp's like, "Hey guys, how you doing?" It's like I'm about to go smoke, or I'm in a vocal lesson, or this or that, and then the entire time, all that Glorp is doing
You've been
is
really
bot
as
fighting,
well.
bot fighting, bot fighting, bot fighting, bot fighting, bot fighting.
Yeah, man. I want to say you've been super dedicated in the shows, man. So like,
Right.
kudos
know,
to you.
You really did.
In fact, that was a hard match, man.
What's up, cons? It's good to
And we
see
got a
you,
1K match going on
possibly
here
the
too
next
right now.
Yeah,
We got
the
Scorp and
true,
Shaolin.
Hey, what's up?
the
Cut? How
true
you doing?
winner of the night
Oh, wow.
pops in. What's goody?
What's up, guys? How you
Oh,
guys?
what's up? See you
Okay.
next Tuesday.
We just finished up the tourney, the match to 10 classic.
Yeah, I just missed like all of it. My bad.
Oh,
Don't even trip.
it's all good, man. It
I
was
gotta
casual for a reason.
Yeah, I got a narrow win on Windu to take it all. I was pretty lucky.
Nice, man.
Let's see.
Yeah,
what you
We
got
got a
Yeah.
1K match going on. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, no, we do.
Is that
have
what
one team.
Shao versus Scorp is?
Shaolin and Scorp.
Yeah.
I'm
right
gonna be
now.
next for that 1K. Oh,
I mean, all you have to do is challenge Scorp.
He said he's
in the
down.
Discord. He can hear you. He's just not talking.
this one sticks.
Dead ass.
Where they at on their score?
Yeah, what's the score?
Nah, I would honestly tonight was dope, but nah, we missed you, man. We missed
Oh,
you
5-3.
Tuesday, but
Yeah, we did, man. We missed. We're like, oh man, he ain't here. It's all
we
good.
missed you, Con. It would have been cooler if you would have been here.
Wait,
Yeah,
who?
I know, man. I felt
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
Yeah,
We
but there
had
were
to-
times though, like where there were times where we all had. There are multiple matches going on, right? Like multiple matches,
Yeah.
like you know, there's a match over there, there's a match over here, there's a match over here, there's a match over there,
Yeah.
and like we're all in Discord, and there were multiple times where we all kind of had to fucking just like everybody stop dueling because we're laughing too goddamn hard over Discord, and we can't fucking see because we're crying laughing, you know, like multiple moments like that happened this evening. So
And a bunch of people.
Dude,
together. Yeah.
the grand prize was Tang, bro. You missed out on Tang.
yeah,
For life. For life.
Tang.
Tang for
You
life.
could have put that tang.
Hey guys, I was
Tang
supposed
for life.
I was supposed to give a $25
God.
gift card, but since I won
Yeah,
it,
you're the one that
I'm-
won.
I'm gonna split that up and give another $10 gift card to our admins. So, because they just did such a fantastic job, so I'm gonna give that
yeah.
out to them.
Yeah, give it to. give it to
Whoa,
Cam
he
and
had
Reborn,
1
bro.
HP.
What about
Dang,
Kings?
Glorp, good stuff, dude.
What about teams?
What about Kings? No, I'm just playing.
Oh,
Nah,
I'm just
I mean, I wouldn't mind $10, dude. Just saying.
I say
My
give it
bad.
to
That is a
Cam.
really good
I say
idea,
give it to
though, because they
Cam
did a
and
great job.
yeah, they did a
But
Yeah,
fantastic.
Scorp there
Gi-
pulling
give it
that
to Cam
off.
and Reborn.
Nah, that's very nice.
Yeah.
Of you. All jokes aside, bro.
Right.
No, it's all good. It's the least I can do.
No.
This wouldn't have been possible without them. I mean, I had to back off and focus on my
Yeah, please don't.
competition, and switching from casting to competition was kind of a rough cut. But
Yeah. I
I-
say it goes to Cam and Reborn.
yeah, seriously.
I'm good. Give it to Reborn.
If you insist.
Yeah. I do.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Reborn
man.
Reborn was being tough too. I loved seeing that. He was just like,
As well, he's such a young buck too. Like, what is it? Like barely 21.
yeah. If he keeps doing this for me, I'm gonna say use it as a fucking like reference or something. I've used like more vague game-like things for references in the past.
Yeah.
Like put it on your
Okay.
resume.
His
Well,
back
I'm
talk
going
to
to-
Scorp was hilarious though. That was so fucking.
I'm
funny.
going to be
I
off
like that
here.
video.
Real s-
You're out of here, host.
Yeah, well, real soon. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm trying to. Yeah, I'll be back on. Just going to, well, help the wife here, and then I'll be back, and then maybe duel some.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Or
That sounds
Gi-
great.
Give my
I'll
love.
be here.
Give my love
Alright.
to the wife.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been real fun, and everybody's done a great job. Like, I'm real happy with everything, and love everybody here. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, we love and appreciate you as well and your work in maintaining this clan over the years. Is obviously like none of us would be here right now if you didn't institutionalize and keep this going. So
Yep.
we owe you a great debt as well.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate that, and I appreciate Misso like a lot too, man. Like, I love that dude. But yeah, thank you guys, and I will probably just put it on mute for now and be back
All right.
maybe.
All right.
Talk to
All
you
right.
later.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yep.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hey, I don't mean to like backtrack because I missed everything, but so what happened to like the winner of the red tournament, blue tournament, and yellow
Scorp-
tournament? Like what happens
Scorp-
after that?
Scorp won blue. Windu
One
won
yellow.
yellow. Scorp won red. And Glorp won.
The classic.
Yeah, Glorp won classic.
So there
but
was a
skipped-
whole right. There was a whole like bracket for like 1 to 10 matches. Is that correct?
1 to 5.
Yeah, all the style matches were to 5, and the classic was to 10.
Yep.
Okay, but there was a bracket for the ones to 10.
Yep.
Damn. That probably took the longest, yeah?
Oh yeah, we're way over our time SLA.
No, the red one was
you
the longest
joined-
one.
You joined in right when it was ending.
Yeah.
I think the longest one was okay.
Get out!
Effects out here having fun.
What was that?
Doing some little
Yeah,
casual
yeah. The blues, the yellows, the reds, all those matches were to 5.
This was a
it
great
took-
tournament,
it took-
by the way.
Thanks,
It took
dude.
longer
Appreciate
than we thought it was going to be, so as well like participation in this and that. So we skipped over the no special matches, you know, which were supposed to
Okay.
be what was it 7? We skipped over that, and then we just went to the the classic to 10, and you joined up right when
1K.
But yeah, you joined up right when it was being finished.
Gotcha.
Garn was up in here. Matt, what was like 4 a.m. over there?
Yeah, he's over in Australia. Garn was here, cunt, and you know, giving his accent and this and that, and like over Discord.
What was
That's
one of his
not a
quotes?
knife, it's an ass, and blah blah blah. Like we were having a good time with him. He was having a good time with us. But like he stayed up until almost like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
his time.
Hey guys, I'm gonna actually mute and def for this one, so I'll be back.